So anyway, friends, I just got a letter in the mail denying my motions, to review the case and all of this stuff. It's completely crazy. Let me show you how to look things up in clerk of court. So just so you'd be able to check the facts for yourself, because people are always saying, I need to see the facts and all of this. You simply go to my clerk, Pinellas County. So my clerk, Pinellas County, or Pinellas County Clerk of Court. Just type that in; it'll show you the website. Pinellas County Clerk of Court, right there. Click on that. Okay, and then see right here it says View Records. View Records. Click on View Records. Okay. Okay. Then you scroll down a little bit. See, don't click on any of this. You scroll down just a little bit over here where it says View Court Records, and you see here Court Records Public View, right here. Click on that. Then you'll be able to look up anybody. This is useful information. You can look up your friend and see, what they're dealing with. You can put anybody's name, last name. See, first you put their last name, then you put their first name, like that, right there. Okay. Then you scroll down. You don't need to fill any of the rest of this stuff. All the other stuff is not important. Date of birth, the driver's license, none of that. Then you just click submit. Okay? And then you get all the wealth. Look at all the different wonderful things. And man, I have 4 pages worth of stuff. It's incredible. When I was young, tickets, all kinds of fun stuff. See, then you're here, and this is what they do. They conveniently they arrange it in weird fashion. You see how this is 2001, 2002, 2003. Like for some reason they put the older ones on top to make it supremely difficult. If you don't know, you'll dig. You'll be like, oh, there's nothing there, whatever. So then you conveniently have to know these things. Otherwise, you get into this evil website that's designed to make it so difficult and just nauseatingly painful to use that most people just say screw everything, So see over here, you can arrange it by different things. And if you click on this word file, you see, you click file. You see how that they changed? Click again. See. And then what happens is it arranges it from the most recent to the most older ones, which should be the default on this goddamn website, right? It should be. So because who cares about something that happened 50 years ago? You care about something most recent, most likely, right? So here's my dissolution of marriage with children. Praise the Lord. There's that right there, beautiful. And then right there, second one is what they call a foreclosure, God damn it. God damn them, I should say. I rebuke the devil, God bless me. And so you click on this blue number. You click on that. You're welcome to check out all the different other things that I You click on that, right? Beautiful, beautiful, folks. I really hope you will share. If you're not a coward, I am so lit up right now. Praise Jesus. They think they're going to shut me down. No, sir, not today. And then you get to see all the beautiful things, all my battle with the devil, And you can see all the different things, all the wonderful different things that have been filed, and all the bullshit that they filed that without it's too much to see all of this. Okay. See, and then you can click on different things and you can see all the motions that I submitted. You can see all the letters that I submitted. Nobody could care less. So here's the deal. So you click on this very first document right here. Civil cover sheet. Okay. And you will love the view that you get. Maybe on the computer desktop you get a better view. But on the phone it's designed to just be impossible. To be difficult and just painful. You see, it won't even open now. It won't even open because it knows I'm doing a tutorial. It knows. I feel like cursing right now. It knows. You see that? You see how beautiful it takes? It just won't open it. Just because it knows. It knows that I'm in the middle of it. See how long it took? Traffic. You see this beautiful line in the middle. You see how convenient you see how convenient it is to view documents. You see how beautifully visible everything. You see that? How wonderful. You see that? But sometimes if you're smart, you can flip the phone and it kind of helps you some sort of way. Then if you're smart, you see that little over here on the left, right here, you click on that that should be able to expand it somehow, something. I don't know. But sometimes you have to click on this right here. Okay, see, that gives you a little bit of a way to somehow, maybe. A lot of times, maybe if you download it right there, you see this down arrow, you can download it, you see? And if you're smart, you know that that means download. And if you're smart, you know that you can click on this. Look, on that little arrow, 10 times, you have to click 50 times. And then it gives you, if you do it correctly, if you do it gently, like it'll give you these options, how you want to download it. So you can download it. You can download, okay? And then it downloads it, okay? And then sometimes when you download, you should be able to view it a little bit better, right? But as it is right now, you have to kind of suffer and struggle to be able to see anything. The clerk of court, when you go there, they open it up on their computer. They have a beautiful full screen. You can see the page like 21st century, for God's sakes, But not here, not for public use, because I've already mentioned this in the YouTube video. And see, okay, and see, then you go down, and this is the complaint. This is like the first page, that they filed. You see, amount of claim. You see any check marks marked? No, but I do see a little line, maybe underneath the 50,000, if that's the check mark, but it's not. Okay, so they're not asking for money, but this is where it makes it even clear. Let's see. Right here, real property mortgage foreclosure. There's no mortgage. It's not for mortgage. I repeat 1,000 times. It's not for mortgage that they're taking my house. It's for code enforcement fines. And see that little check mark right here? Little X. Non-homestead residential foreclosure. Okay, very nice. That makes it easier for them to finish you off. But the best part is when you continue on. Look at this. So then you go down and then you realize remedies sought. That's basically saying, you know what that means. That means, what the hell do you want to screw Paul over for, right? What are you asking the judge to screw Paul over for? Remedies sought. See that? Do you see that word monetary? Do you see that? That's not checkmarked, right? Is it? No, I can still see, thank God. Non-monetary declaratory or injunctive relief. See, that's the thing that's checkmarked, correct? See that? Yeah, at least I can see it. I don't know. You see? So that's what they were asking. So, they're asking non-monetary, but all of a sudden, it's nothing else but the money and confiscation. Confiscation of my property. Isn't that beautiful? Then over here, if you're smart enough, you notice these arrows. But even if you're a genius, it's knowing how this stupid website works. You keep going. Page 2. Let's see if there's something exciting. Okay, we already seen page 2. Page 3. Non-monetary. Okay. I think that's all the excitement for this one. Okay, so we go back again, back to the list, and then you got this complaint. I think there's something exciting about this complaint. Let's click on that. Okay, complaint. I wish there was a way for more people to see this, but it's difficult. Let's see what's so exciting about this one. See, I mean, you cannot hardly read the document. It's so wonderful. It's so wonderful. Praise Jesus. Sometimes, if you're lucky and you click on that little expand thing, and it'll expand it to you. It'll make it bigger, but not today. You see, right here. I'm zoom in. You see that nice cross? See that right there? Click, 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 click. Not today. Not today. Not today. Hey, not today. It's awesome. Yeah, that's Paul for you. Those of you that know me, know me. But this is what I've become. That's what they've done to me. They've turned me into this guy that I don't recognize myself. I'm kidding, because you gotta watch what you even say, because they'll be like, oh, you don't recognize himself. And they come drag you to the crazy place. Whereas I have already mentioned, they've done that to me. They've taken me without telling me where I was going. I thought we were going to police station. After I had a mental breakdown, nervous breakdown right before the court hearing, special magistrate court hearing. So they've taken me to. They said, okay, we're going to go talk somewhere. I thought they figured maybe the police station. Okay, no big deal. And they've taken me to a beautiful place, very close to my house, by the way, called Pam's, where they force you to get naked in front of them. They watch you get naked, and then they force you to take a shower while they watch. And that's all the treatment, psychiatric treatment that you get. Besides during your stay, which they hold you there for 4 days, whatever. They belittle you. They it's just it's a great experience. It's good for training, that I have plenty of. I just remember my training, very useful, for mental stability. You learn how to be strong in various unjust situations. For most people, it's very difficult. If you are sane and normal, and you get put in there, you have very big chance of lashing out and being angry, etc. But if you're crazy, you feel just fine over there with all the rest of the crazy people, and they are happy to give you some pills that will dull you out and make you feel just right in the place. But anyways, let's see. There's something exciting about this one. So exciting. Okay. Foreclose, something, background, all of this craziness. You can read everything. All this stuff. And then all of a sudden there's $100,000 in fines. You see that? Asking for $100,000. The fuck for? The fuck for? The hell for? Let's go back to the other one. Exhibit. This exhibit, this is the great part about it. Look at this. This exhibit, I believe, is the lien, the actual lien, which is, by law, this lien is not sufficient to be used for foreclosure because it has no specific amount that they're foreclosing on. The fuck is this lien for? Like, how much? Like, what is it? It is not a proper form of a lien. Everything about this case is so messed up that the worst judge would have to side with me, just because it would just be point blank obvious. And I like this judge that's on this case. At least in my opinion, he seems like a straight up guy, and he's been very patient with me with all these emotional outbursts that that some of you noted. He's been very, very good with me and everything. I don't understand what's happening. He's a nice guy, it seems, He studied history and law, and I'm just baffled. I don't see how convenient. See what it just did. There you go. And this stuff like this is happening to me all day long, every day. I try to do something. I try to print something. I try to whatever. I need to switch to a desktop, because they can the phones, they have a lot more access to. They can mess with you on the phones all day. Such thing called Java real time or whatever. Try to disable that on your cell phone. Forget it. You will not be able to use shit. Go anywhere. Because you know what that is responsible for? Is their ability to change content that you see on the fly as you are going there. On the fly, they can change a website that enables them to change everything on the fly. You understand what I'm saying? It's that Java thing. You can disable it, sure. There are ways to people that know there are different ways to go get around that, and it's huge, because what I may be seeing may not be the same thing that you're seeing, and it's definitely not the same thing. The listings that I'm seeing on Facebook are not the listings that you are seeing. What I'm not seeing, you're seeing. It's all individually tailored, especially if they got your eye on you. You believe it. You can better believe it. They are tailoring and showing you what they want you to see. Such is the case with YouTube. And you wonder, how does the government, what is Paul talking about, the government influencing his wife and his friends and his simple as hell. It's called Java real time. I don't even know the technical term. You could Google all this stuff. They show you what they want you to see. They will show you enough videos that'll eventually make you understand and feel a certain way about certain things. It's that simple. It's so easy. In the case with my wife, she keeps seeing lots of videos of very successful women, how they're with their kids and cooking and traveling and all that. What does it make her feel like? It makes her feel like her life isn't all that wonderful, right? Whose fault is it? Paul's fault, obviously. It's that simple, people. If you don't see it, don't understand it, you can live in your la la land. It's so simple. You see what it's doing? Why the hell am I back here? Why am I back here? I was already there where I wanted to be. What? Oh! You see this? All of a sudden, I got to do this shit. Fuck that. You see what I'm talking about? I was already where I wanted to be. Do you see this bullshit? How the fuck am I supposed to train this AI for free? Kiss my ass. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, people. What am I supposed to, how am I supposed to feel? Do you run into this kind of stuff every day, all day long? If you do, maybe all I need is, patience. If you all are experiencing the same thing, where anything you try to do, you get this kind of bullshit. See, I was already viewing documents like I want to. Why the hell is this? What is this? They know I'm principled. I refuse to do this goddamn cat trap. Why should I be doing it? Why should I be training AI for free? Nobody's compensating me for this bullshit. Okay. What are they going to say? After hours? Because it's 6 o'clock? It's bullshit, people. Come on. Okay, let's submit to their power. Let's submit. Submit. This is just to teach you to submit. To become a bitch. To become a little bitch. You got to become a little bitch. Do what they tell you. Okay, you've got a little training. And verify. Okay, now I was going to say, okay, good to go. Back. Now we're back. Okay. Now that you've submitted to their bullshit. Okay. Let's try this again. Because this is really good. This is so juicy. Let's see. Yeah, you gotta take a look at this lean. Take a look at this lean. This lean it's freaking insane. I'm gonna show you every detail that I'm talking about. Every little bit. The arguments that they have based this claim on are non-existent. It's bullshit, people. Look, you see what it's doing? And what you're gonna call Paul something? Some Paul is what? Look at this. Tell me something. How should I react to this? What? After hours? After hours? You're kidding. This is what I'm talking about. What is this bullshit? Hello, phone, wake up. See? You gotta shake your phone. Guess what it did? Took me back here. Can I show you anything else at this point? That's it, Paul. That's it. You're done with your instructable. You're done. Sorry, Paul. Can't show people the truth. Sorry. Cannot. Not allowed. Because you live in a dictatorship. And I still love this country. I will always love this country. This country is worth saving and it still can be saved. But only if the cowards wake up. I'm only talking about is to speak, to talk. That's all I'm saying. But look what they're doing. Look, I'm simply trying to show the people how to access publicly available documents. Speaking of documents and records, you are legally allowed to ask for any records, and they are legally required to provide them to you. I've already requested 10 times different records from official websites. Nothing has been provided. They don't give a shit that they are legally required to do so. Nothing. They're just ignoring my requests. Isn't that amazing? Like, somebody tell me something, please. Anybody give me some wisdom. Somebody. What am I doing wrong? What should I be doing? How should I be feeling? What should I be thinking? What should I be saying? Like, what should I be saying right now? What, I should be just saying, it's okay, website's down, go on with your day. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? And if this is absolutely everything, including even ChatGPT, is screwing around like this. This is, folks. So it's one thing if that's like occasionally, okay, during the day, everybody's got a little different, hiccups, problems, no big deal. It's understandable. But if it's like your entire existence, anything you're trying to do, access, create, submit is like this, what are you supposed to do at that point? You see what I'm saying? That's it. That's as good as it gets. That's as far as I can tell you. You go. Oh no, it's not. You know what? I can show you some more. How about that? Yeah, let's go to my Gmail. Fantastic. No. I've got more for you. This is even better because it's all here. Now they can't block this for sure. All right, watch this. I have it all in here, by the way. Yeah, Fantastic. So, okay, that's already my email. Do you see this tracking number? You see? This is the tracking number that the county attorney is using as basis, as proof that I was properly not notified of the fines, of the beginning of the fines. The requirement of the law is very strict, very specific. It's the same thing as being notified of someone suing you. If you don't know that somebody is suing you, you can't respond to it, right? It doesn't mean it's not your fault then, right? So this is the same thing. If somebody's about to fine you $250 per day, they better freaking let you know loud and clear and specific, and you better be able to see it and review it, right? To be able to do something about it, right? That's why the law is very specific. You got to send, if you do it through mail, you got to get signature confirmation. Certified mail, return receipt, signature confirmation. This is the tracking number that he has recorded, submitted to the court, that he used to send me that letter. Not only does he not have my signature, or anybody's signature for that matter, but this tracking number says that the label has been printed, but it's never been submitted, it's never been given to the courier. You know what I'm saying? It will be available when the shipper provides an update or the package is given to USPS. You see, they printed the label. I wonder if I could find out when they printed this label. Now that I think, that's a curious thing. Let me see what happens. When I clicked on that, what happened? I think it takes me to the website. Curious what happened to this. Do you see what I'm talking about? Folks, look, I could cut and paste this. Here we go. All right. And let's try this. Okay. USPS. Tracker package. Everything matches? Yep. Okay, tracker package. Status not available at the moment. Please try again later. Do you see this? That's it. They printed the goddamn label. They never even sent a letter, even regular letter, you understand? Let alone certified mail return receipt. Nothing. That renders the whole damn thing useless. Their case against me. Completely void and null. You understand? But this is what he's saying. I was at the meeting when the fines were announced or whatever. So I corrected everything. I corrected everything. Why were the fines still levied against me? The argument is still it doesn't matter, even if I was at the hearing, at which they gave me till a certain date. They said, okay, by this date, if you don't correct the problem, you'll be getting fined the fines, right? So that makes me, that puts me in the knowledge that the fines are possible, right? The fines are inevitable, I should say, right? But what if I corrected everything and I called the code enforcement to let them know that I did? How should I know whether or not they accepted it or not? Even in that case, they are required to still do this process of notifying me. So I asked the attorney, what date did the fine start? Did they? So because technically, if they say, for example, the fines will start on the 20th, and but I correct the problems by the 25th, let's say. So that means, okay, they will probably charge me for 5 days past the deadline, and then the fines will stop, right? Or what if I corrected everything, let's say on the 15th? That means everything's wiped out, no fines would ever start. But what they did is they automatically they didn't even bother going to inspect the property. Now because there's also a objection that you can submit, like it gives you 20 days to submit an objection or something like that. So, but since since I did not submit an objection, I don't even know how he's adding his argument. But the bottom line is, no proper notification was filed as required by law. Even if I was at the hearing, because I corrected all the issues, but they never even bothered. I'll show you farther on what I'm talking about. They never even bothered to go and reinspect the property before levying the fines. It's absolutely crazy. They just yeah, I'll show you. Failed to download the attachment. Do you see this? Do you see this? Failed to download the attachment. What the hell? I just want to view the son of a bitch. What's the problem? And see, this is crazy. Upload. I don't want to upload anything. I already have it saved anyway. See, it won't even let me open this up to show you. Isn't it beautiful? Where's my recording? Is it still recording? This is starting. This is yeah, it should be. Where's that little dialog box? And folks, this is what I'm talking. This is crazy. Where's that message? Where's that email? What the hell now? Now the email is gone. This is not happening. Can this possibly be happening, folks? Is this look? The email was just right here from that Barrera guy. Where the hell is it now? Did I accidentally delete it? No. Let's see. Trash. No. Sent mail. Sent mail. There it is. But where's the one that he responded? You see this? Where the hell did they go? Okay. This is my email to him. See? I emailed him the motions that I submitted and then and told him what I'm going to be arguing. Even the hearing was already set. I don't understand what's going on. But today I see that they've submitted a writ of possession, but I don't think they've. I have to go to the yard and see if it's hanging on the door somewhere or not. Otherwise, makes no sense. So these are all, I even highlighted for the guy all the different things that are wrong with it. Who care less? Who could care less? See, this is the issue right here. Oh, see, convenient. Okay, here we go. So this is called an affidavit of non-compliance, which is what they would have to do before fining me. They would have to file this affidavit of non-compliance with the court and send it to me, certified mail with return receipt requested. But even this is messed up because look what it says. He has personally examined the case file and in it described I can't even read it. And in it described in the order, whoever wrote this, this should say, I have personally gone to the property, found the property to not be in compliance on this date, da 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 da. Therefore, we are beginning the fines on this date. Understand? But it says he examined the file. What the hell is that? What do you mean? What do you mean you examined the file? And then what did you conclude out of this goddamn file? And even so, this was never sent to me. People, it's outrageous. It's insane. And then the lien. This is the lien. The lien is also worthless. The lien is not properly done. I don't know if I have it here. Let's see. Oh, this is my arguments, the different things that I argue. They could care less about all this stuff that I wrote. Look. Exhibits and everything. Look. I'm like a professional lawyer. Look at everything. Nicely written, all the correct format and everything, right? Arguments, except this added handwriting kind of made it ugly. But if you read through this stuff, all the arguments that I'm making, so many arguments with exhibits supporting everything I'm saying. They could care less. This is bullshit. Bullshit, folks. This right here, this box on the right should contain how they served it to me. Nothing. They could care less. This is what we already went over. This right here, you can see, I requested records. This is a reply that I get. I requested county budget. I want to know where they're spending all my tax, property tax money. And all hearings for court enforcement, special magistrate, that regarding my case, The response that I get, purchasing has no records responsive to this request. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's how I get my official request to legally that they are legally required to respond to. Went like this. They don't give a shit. Just like that. We don't know some records responsive bull. They are mocking me. They're laughing at me. Are you kidding, people? I requested arbitration. That was denied for no reason. This here is the lien. This is the lien. This is outrageous. This lien has no specific amount that they're asking for. This is the actual lien right here. No actual amount, nothing. This is outrageous, folks. The same affidavit of compliance, which is bullshit. See right here. Examine the cases and file. This is what they base this lien on. Nowhere does it say how much they want. Like, how can you be foreclosing, let's say, on a house? Let's say you have a mortgage, right? And you foreclose on a house. This is the only thing that says right here. This is how vague it is. That is good. The only reference to any amount is $250 per day. But how many days did go by? They just went with a maximum allowed, which is $100,000. They put a cap on them now, so they can't go above that. And that's it. That is so vague. By law, this has been thrown out by many courts before, by many lawsuits before. No specific amount. Or how many days? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. People, this is straight up abuse and bullshit. You understand? This right here. This exhibit is about me hiring a lawyer with the last $1,500 after they have sold my property at the auction. You get 10 days to dispute it. So I figure, oh my goodness, I'm failing. I found this evil lawyer. It's almost like they knew exactly how much money I had in my account, because I literally had $1,500 without $30 in my account left. All the money that I had at that time. And they asked for $1,500 to submit objection to the sale. She files this stupid objection based on I don't know what the fuck, instead of submitting an objection based on a very, very powerful argument that they never properly notified me. She fucked me, took my money, and fucked me. I want to start cussing every word now. You understand? And all of this beautiful stuff packaged up in a beautiful packet, beautiful evidence, law, quoting the law, sent to the court to just be pissed on and ignored. Fuck that kind of government, people. Where do I live? And I still love this country. This is ridiculous, people. Hello? They think they expect me to shut the hell up? Not today. Not today. I hope at least one of you is not a coward to share this with somebody. People, today they get in mine. Tomorrow they're going to get yours. I promise you. That's... You gotta look at history. That's how it works. It's simple. Don't be stupid. That's how it works, people. You think Paul didn't do this. Like my sister says he should have obeyed the law. When your own relatives are telling you this kind of shit, it's like you start like thinking, where am I? How did this happen? Or your own little sister calls the ambulance to haul you away for the second goddamn time. Except, I figured I know this time. I'm like, I ain't getting in no goddamn police cruiser. Fuck no. But, the family wants me to go see you to get checked out by psychiatrists. Okay, fine. Guess what? They what do you call it? They got pulled the second time. The ambulance came over and took me to a different, nicer place. Still Baker acted me. Because my family is dumb enough to think that I was going to hurt myself. Idiots. Like, they don't fucking know me. Like, what dumbass doesn't know their family good enough that they know whether or not... Like, who would think that I would commit suicide? Like, it's insane. My little sweet sister Natalia, God bless her, fucked me for the second time. Awesome. Except this place, actually, you know what? This place is a little bit better. Says St. Michael's. They don't force you to get naked in front of them and take a shower. Yeah, an upgrade. But they send me a goddamn bill in the mail for $900. No, it was $1,500. The first place was $900. It's cheaper because that's where they watch you get naked. So, that covers for a little bit of the cost. Oh, plus the ambulance ride is farther because it's in downtown St. Pete. And this was close to my house. Awesome, right? Your own family, folks. What the hell are you supposed to do? Just relax. Just enjoy, rejoice, and jump. Folks, either something's up with me, somebody's got to explain to me what am I not seeing? Or something. I hope some of you will enjoy this. You understand what I'm saying? This is out of control. This is out of control, folks. And so and yesterday I was so elated. I thought, wow, they're finally talking with me. They scheduled a hearing for the 19th of August for me to disputing, the motions I submitted, disputing everything. And then today I log in and I see this writ of possession order and denial. This is crazy. Like, what the hell happened between yesterday and today? Unless it's like those are, I don't understand. I don't get it. I have a hearing scheduled for the 19th from I can show the email from the judge's assistant. But today it seems like everything was already over. Like, what the hell, folks? Now that email is not even, it was scheduled for the 19th. There you go. Praise God, I'm not completely. Mr. Prestige, I have set your motion for surplus along with motion to challenge disbursement to plaintiff for August 19th. What happened to okay, this is the motion that I'm fighting for the county. On top of everything, listen to this. So they sold the property for $366, and they're rewarding themselves with $100,000 for doing such a good job, screwing me over, and then they want to give me $266. So I guess these things are still in play, but I don't understand how the other one got denied. But either way, but see, then I disputed a writ of possession. Because this is out of control. Yeah, I sent a letter to the judge. That's not allowed. Now I know. And the only thing it was is just my apology to the judge, apologizing to the judge for, being too emotional and all this stuff. That's all it was. I hope he was able to read it. He's not supposed to read any letters like that, because so that you don't sway him, whatever. But the county judge was like, oh, I don't have to go. That's it, folks. It's outrageous, but it ain't over. And I think that just today, what I what I saw just hit me really good to discourage me. This is crazy. Is this? I need to refresh this. What the hell is going on here? This is amazing. No, there it is. Because I was like, did it all go back? Did they cancel what I just saw today? I got overly excited. You see? So I submitted several motions. Yeah, this is me supplemental. This one. Oh, this one, they already denied this one. Motion to set aside, vacate. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't even bother having a hearing about it. He just denied it. That's it. Come on. It's so wild. And that's going to take forever to open up. Folks, this is... So this looks like the writ of possession, which is... It's not signed. I don't know if that's been issued or not. Writ of possession is... It's like an eviction when you kick a tenant out, and if the tenant doesn't move out, you file this writ of possession, and they're given a certain amount of time. With residential, they give you a little bit more. With commercial, it's only 24 hours, and then after that 24 hours, they post a 24-hour notice when you're on your door, and then if you don't get out, the sheriff will come over and kick you out. So this is similar, same thing. So it's 24 hours. But I got to go to the yard and see if it's posted. And this is order denying my motions. This is ridiculous how slow it is. Could be something to do with the fact that I'm using Firefox and it's blocking the tracking and all this kind of stuff. I don't know. That's it. I'm tired. That's it. I'm done. I can't do this no more.